If you want your sports podcast funny and real,
JB and Benny Blue Review, and ooh, the Valley hot, baby.
Tune in to the former Arizona Cardinal Jeremy Bridges and Benny Blue for the JB and Benny Blue Review.
Benny, check this out, man.
Pow.
I ain't rocking nothing but Valley Boys Association all summer, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Zach and Cody, baby.
Uncensored. Late nights here on the Casual Sports Radio Network.
Ooh, Merry Christmas, you filthy animals, and season greetings, baby, from the goddamn review.
Yes, sir.
Time. 22, baby. How you feeling?
Let me clear my throat.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yes, sir.
I feel great. All right, what do you mean? It is 2022's end. Right, this is officially the last episode of 2022, episode 243, if I'm not mistaken, right? All right, 243. You know what I'm saying? The JB and Benny Review, of course, upcoming. We got some Week 15 recap, Week 16 picks, of course, and our patent 6th annual Coveted 2022 Don't Be Dumb Awards voted on by you, yes, the people. All right, can't wait for that to happen, man. This is always a big hit. You got people raving about it, people waiting on it. All right, but of course, you know what I'm saying. You knew that already because you follow us on our personal Instagram at JB. I'm sorry, not personal, but our podcast Instagram, which I can't get onto right now for whatever reason. They keeping me locked out. All right, but it's okay. I'm still there for the people at JB and Benny Blue on all social media platforms. All right, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. You know what I'm saying? LinkedIn. Right, you know what I'm saying? OnlyFans as well. Right, you know what I'm saying? We're in there. We're on LinkedIn. You know what I'm saying? OnlyFans as well. We got OnlyFans. All right, so our personal is at JB, at G73 King JB73. Right, and of course, as always, at Benny Blue Eyes. Right, get with us, man. You know what I'm saying? We get back if you about that life. You want to hear our live streams right here in the desert, the Valley of the Sun. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Suns. Shout out to the Cardinals. Still love you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the D-backs. Still love you. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's Yankees all day. Right? Shout out to the Coyotes. You know what I'm saying? We out here. The Valley hot, baby, to this day, even though it's a little chilly out here. Casualsports.com. Shout out to our crew. Ed Earl, you know what I'm saying? Of course, I got Money Making Mitch, you know what I'm saying, who's our stat guy, if you will. Our neighborhood buffoon, if you will. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate everything he does for the show, right? But casualsports.com to hear our podcast streaming live out here in the Valley of the Sun. Still want to hear our velvety smooth voices in podcast form? All right, $1 hot will get you that. All right, patreon.com/JB and Benny Blue. All right, get with us that $1 hot, you know what I'm saying, gets you that for an entire month. Okay, you can't get nothing for that value, right? Nothing, okay?
Right.
But handle that $1, get with us. We appreciate it. Sponsorships, interviews, new music, hate mail, love mail, don't matter. JB and Benny Blue Review at gmail.com. All right, get with us. You know what I'm saying? We'll get back with you, of course. You know what I'm saying? We got new music to play, but we're not doing it this week, I don't think. You know what I'm saying? Because, again, the Don't Be Dumb Awards is going to take a little time. We don't want to have you guys out there waiting all night. We are pre-recording this. So if you are commenting on the show as it goes, we are not ignoring you, all right? Benny is out there in Michigan, you know what I'm saying, visiting family, you know what I'm saying, traveling to Louisville here pretty soon, you know, doing this whole family thing, you know what I'm saying? So we got to pre-record right now. We'll be back on the live stream as soon as Benny gets back in La La Land, you know what I'm saying? But right now, we pre-record. So we're not ignoring you guys, okay? All right? We got some people that care about us a lot, all right? So much so that they sponsor our damn show, all right? One of them being the Valley Boys, right? One of them being the Valley Boys out here. Valley Boys Association.com. Use promo code podcast22 for 20% off your entire order at checkout. Again, valleyboysassociation.com. Podcast22 for 20% off your entire order at checkout. All right, you need a whip? All right, we got the new, used, pre-owned. It don't matter. It's timtobuy.com. You know what I'm saying? Text review 2-515-444-7003. Check him out at It's Tim to Buy on Instagram, man. See people holding up the belt, holding up the strap. He got new whips, all kind of crazy whips, Yodas, Dodges, Act Rights, you know what I'm saying? Hyundais. It don't matter, you know what I'm saying? He can get you in the car with your dreams, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that, man. All right, it's like that. Benny, episode 243. God damn it, we here. All right. Benny, I was to tell a story, man. I love telling the story of how our podcast came about. I always love to tell stories, right? So I was telling to one of my trainers who didn't know I had a podcast, right? And I was telling the story. She was like, man, that's awesome, man. I was like, yeah, it's a pretty sweet deal. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, before we get going, I want to thank everybody, right, who tunes into our podcast, everybody who participates, asks questions, comments, you know what I'm saying, our regulars like Will, you know what I'm saying, Willie B, you know what I'm saying, Tim always in that thing, Sean Sproggs is always watching, I know he is, even though he don't say nothing, you know what I'm saying, and then all the people who jump on there and watch, right?
Yes.
I get people all the time, be like, man, I checked out your podcast, you guys funny as shit, right? You know what I'm saying? Or they talk about a point we made, like, oh man, you guys are dead on, right? But man, we appreciate all you guys, all right, for tapping in, checking out our podcast, supporting us, you know what I'm saying, through 243 episodes, and at this point, not quite, but almost 6 years, right, of doing this podcast, right? It'll be 6 years. It'll be 6 years. I think our 6-year anniversary is April, right?
That's correct. NFL draft time. You know that.
NFL draft time, right? So yeah, so we're almost at 6 years, 243 episodes, and we will continue to go strong and all night long. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, Benny, let's get this thing
like a gas station pill, baby.
Whoa, the red pills, the hornets, the stingers. You know what I'm saying? You know that.
The stingers. Shout out to everybody that's been tapping with us. JB, I get this point now with where we're operating, and we all, you know, we still got a mountain to climb, but I get multiple texts a week about our episodes, and people are always asking me about my picks and what the picks that we made on the show. And I get it quite a bit. I actually had family members here back home talking to me about the show and asking me about you and just everything, man. So just it warms my blue devil heart to know that you people, yes, you, the reviewers, you people give a good goddamn about what the Savage Duo has got going on out here. So we appreciate it.
It warms hearts, baby. It warms hearts. I swear to God it does. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm coming to Michigan, you know what I'm saying? But before that, all that's said and done, me and Benny, you know what I'm saying, we got some pop-ups to do, you know what I'm saying? So, again, shout out to our guy, you know what I'm saying, Mickey Scholar, you know what I'm saying, who won his 7th fight. I'm going to say it again. I think I said it last episode.
He did, Mickey.
He did, yeah. Mickey won his 7th fight against a very formidable opponent, right? I talked to Mickey today, man. He said, man, the guy was tough, man. We went rounds. He said I was hitting him. Dudes kept coming. But the guy's a Central American fighter, right? South American, Central American fighter. That's what they do, right? We understand that. He's from Argentina. Yeah, he's from Argentina. We know they're going to come forward. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be tough. They're going to be able to take what you give them. You know what I'm saying? But Mickey Scholar's skill level was higher. He showed it. Got his 7th victory. So shout out to that kid, man, the whole Scholar camp. Mayweather Productions, you know what I'm saying? Mickey's family. Great people, right? You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him, and I tell him all the time, man, stay humble.
We'll be back on the show. Trust.
Oh, without a doubt. Stay humble, keep working. Oh, we got hella guests lined up, whether y'all know it or not, for 2023. We got friends that are doing phenomenal things, right? So trust me, we got some big time guests lined up, and Benny don't even know about this, you know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be a surprise. We got some big time guests lined up in 2023. You know what I'm saying? Some people that's gonna take our podcast to the next level, Benny. So, you know, I'm working over here, bro. I'm always working. Know that.
Well, speaking of working, and text me about his picks. Joining us from not parts unknown, he's coming to us live from Washington. Money making Mitchell Hughes.
Yeah.
Somehow I am invited back again, and I will take it. Thank you for inviting me back.
Oh my God! Well, you're
Mitch,
part of the family now, baby.
Mitch, your lighting is like Luther's curl back in the day, right?
Yeah.
Never really quite right. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's never really quite right. You know what I'm saying? It's there. We can see, right? But it's because you're so hairy. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's like all we can kind of see is we can make out a face. And when you smile, of course, we can see teeth. Right, you know what I'm saying?
It's just hair and pale. It's just hair and pale. That's it.
We see the image that is Mitch. You know what I'm saying? So
the good news is you can see it could be worse.
Nice.
Well, Mitch, speaking of being worse, before we get into our patented annual Don't Be Dumb Awards. Of course, we got to get into some Week 15 recap. And speaking of going from bad to worse, oh my God, JB, plug your ears. The BG falls to the Brett Rippon. Who? The Brett Rippon-led Broncos, 14-15, and they are eliminated from playoff contention. Mitchell, would you like to, like, if you were at the Cardinals' funeral right now and you were asked to speak, is there any words that you would like to part on the death of the Cardinals regular season?
Yes, I would love to say some words. For the first time, probably in the history of anything, a Spokane kid has defeated Arizona and has shattered their hearts. I am currently at the town of Brett Rippon's hometown, and I'm so sorry to hear how horrible Arizona is right now. But I'm on the winning side.
He's the son of Cal Ripken, right?
He's Tim Rippon.
He said Rippon. Now, his father played sports, right?
Yeah, he played. Shoot, I don't remember who Tim Rippon played for now.
I want to say, but he played pro baseball, right?
Yeah.
Well, not to be confused with Cal Ripken.
No, okay. So, I said Ripken, but I meant Rippon. Like, I know his father played baseball in the MLB for quite a while. So, either way it goes, like, right, right,
Oh my God,
Mitch, that's all I'm gonna give him is like, what? Listen, we got a lot of bad shit going on. We're not gonna call dumpster fire just yet, but it's pretty bad, right? It's pretty bad right now. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, at this point, man, y'all know how I feel about them, right? Y'all know how I feel about them. Again, I love them, but they're like that drunk uncle. You know what I'm saying? That comes to the family events. You know, you wish the best for them, but right now you just know they're not gonna do right. Right? That the intervention ain't work, right? The kids talking to him ain't work, right? You know, him learning he got 37 kids ain't work, right? None of that shit work, right? So at this point we just gotta love him and let him be, right? And that's just where I'm at with this bird. You know what I'm saying, over my shoulder. I'm gonna love you, but I'm gonna let you be this season. You know what? I gotta pick you because you're my team. But Benny, I'm not. From here on, for the rest of the season, I will not give an explanation as to why Arizona will win. I'm just gonna pick them, right?
God bless. And Mitch, there was no delay. JB just had to let it be known. But please, put a button on your thoughts. Put a button on your thoughts, Mitch. Mitch, your thoughts on the BG.
I mean, that was the end of my thoughts. I just felt like I kept interrupting JB, so I was really confused on who was interrupting who. And I was like, hey, is my timing bad today? Or is JB just letting me know he's done with the Cardinals?
I couldn't hold it no more, Mitch. I just like, fuck. Pause. Right?
I think drunk Barney has been officially escorted out of the bar. That's how bad it's got. He fell asleep on his stool.
We don't even look. We ain't even popping drunk Barney no more. We using meth head Mary. That's just where we at. Meth head Mary is gonna be the sponsor for the rest of the year. Like, you know, win, lose, or draw, you go see meth head Mary. Like, it's like that.
Greatest meme, by the way. Oh, Mitchell's added some more light. Speaking of more light, let's talk about something positive.
There it is. Look at this guy.
How about my kitties holding off the BUMS bums with a shank by Zerline to the left, 20-17. They are now 500 after starting 1-6, and they are winners of 6 of their last 7. JB, do I need to get Coach Campbell's number so we can get you in the building? What do we need to do, man? We need to get you with a winning organization, baby.
Hey,
come on.
Listen, I'll be happy to be in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? If anybody's ever heard the story of me talk about Detroit, I've seen one of the most beautiful strippers in the world I've ever seen in my life in Detroit, right? So I'll be happy to go to Detroit, you know what I'm saying? But anywhere, whoever wants to give me an opportunity to get in the building, you know what I'm saying, to make your organization better, right here. My number is out here. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So I'm right here, you know what I'm saying? Got you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna hold you down. Look, I picked the kids to win, right? You did. I'm loving this shit. And I said at the beginning of the season, I said, you guys are going to be a terror. Because you guys are like, I figure we'll win, you know what I'm saying? We'll double our win from last year. Now, I said, look, y'all going to be a fucking terror Y'all gonna be somebody to reckon with towards the third quarter / fourth quarter of the season. And look at what's going on right now. I'm proud, like I'm a Detroit Lions fan because my brother's a Detroit Lions fan. So God damn it, let's go Kitties. Yeah.
Hey,
Let's break some fucking hearts and let's break some hearts and get in the playoffs, baby.
bite some kneecaps. Mitch, what do you think about the Kitties tear flirting with a wild card spot?
I'm actually gonna go look up their schedule while I also talk about the Kitties for a second to see. I mean, it could definitely be a possibility. I think they have like over a 40% chance at this point. It'd be awesome to see the Lions in there. I hate seeing, like I'm a Mariners fan. We went 20 years without seeing a playoff run. I pity people that don't get to watch their team go on playoff runs. Like, I'm all in on the Detroit Lions. Let's go.
Yeah, unfortunately, because they lost to the Squawks, they own the tiebreaker. But they have the Panthers this week, and then I believe they finish out the year with, I think it's Vikings and Packers, or Bears and Packers. One of those, but they end the season with the Packers. But they play the Carolina this week, so that's definitely a winnable game. And then Seahawks have Frisco this week, so that's going to be tough sledding for them. So we need the Squawks to drop one. We need the Commies to drop one. We need a little help, but it's definitely possible for them to win out. JB, speaking of looking at teams in the stock exchange sort of way, where you're buying or you're selling. Oh my God, Mitch's Titans falling to the Chargers 70-14. JB, are the Chargers on the way up and Mitch's Titans on the way down? Are they like ships passing in the night?
Right now, I mean, if I'm not mistaken, the Titans still leading in the South, right?
By a game.
Okay. What the schedule looking like, Rich? Because I know you're looking at it.
I'm not actually looking at it. The Titans have Cowboys next week. They have Houston this week, and they have Jacksonville the last week.
Oh, damn. Yeah, so, oh, man. Mitch, I don't have faith in y'all. I just don't. So, Cowboys.
Malik is going to play, though, right? Is that the thing?
Cowboys. So, listen. So, Cowboys, I feel like if anybody can beat the Cowboys, I feel like y'all can. Right? So, I'm going to make a case for y'all. If anybody can beat the Cowboys, I feel like y'all can. Right? Because the Cowboys, even though they have this great defense, I don't think they can stop the run very well when you apply it with pressure. Right? So, between me, with Malik, and Mr. Henry, right? And you just leaning on the defensive line of the Cowboys, right? I think that they can beat them, right? I think they can make it a nasty-ass, messy game. I think Dak going to turn the ball over regardless. Like, Dak going to give you one every game, right? So, yeah, I think so. And then, of course, so you said we got Dallas. Who else? Houston.
We got Houston this week, Dallas next, Jacksonville
y'all better be Houston, right? You know what I'm saying? So y'all are winning Houston this week, right? Confidence builder. Going to Dallas, right? They're going to be licking their wounds, you know what I'm saying? Because I still think Philly will beat them, right? You know what I'm saying? No matter what, I think Philly going to beat them, right? And then, of course, going into the Coup de Grace, you know what I'm saying? Against Jacksonville, right? Hey, I got faith in y'all, man. I still think that y'all okay. The Chargers, I think they just been kind of getting by, to be honest.
Okay. Well, maybe we can have Mitch pull up the Chargers' remaining schedule here in a second. But moving on to the Jaguars, they beat the Cowboys. Mitch, are you ready for Trevor Lawrence domination of the AFC South for years to come? He's here, baby. Sunshine is here, Mitch. Slanging it.
I still don't believe in it. Like, I don't think he's going to be a horrible quarterback. I don't think he's elite. We've seen quarterbacks have up and down seasons. He ain't going to dominate this division forever. Good job. There was a pick six off of a really fluky play. You kept in it. Whatever.
Okay.
Trevor
Lawrence
is giving the Deion Sanders I'm coming speech right now.
I'm bringing my luggage and it's Louis, goddammit. That's right. Mitch, did you happen to pull up the Chargers schedule?
Mitch, you got to get off point,
I got Colts.
While you're
I can't figure out who the last game
doing the live stream, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can't, like, this shit's freezing up like motherfucking, like, America Online around this moment.
All right, I'll stop looking then. We got Colts this week, and I can't.
It's bad right now.
I'm not looking.
Okay, so they got Colts coming up. All right. So keeping it moving here. Oh my God. You want to talk about fluky. The Raiders beat the Pats 30-24 on one of the most ridiculous fucking laterals that we've ever seen. Okay, so the Pats have Matt Patricia calling plays. Half of Belichick's kids are like on the staff now. I mean, do they need an exorcism? Like, what the fuck is going on with the Pats? They need to take Belichick out to sea and just like he just disappears magically, or what the fuck's going on with these guys?
I want one more year. I think Belichick will like start making good. Like they were on an upward trajectory before this dumbest play that we've seen in the history of NFL go to a loss. They were starting to get better. I want to see Belichick with this quarterback, with this system next year, but with better coaching, which I think he will get rid of Patricia.
Which is like Patricia is a DC, yeah.
He needs to get rid of Pat Patricia. He's not an OC, right?
Right.
He got good old boy and given a job.
Right.
Right.
The right complexion. The right complexion for the connection.
Well, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. Bingo, right? But the good thing about it is, to Mitch's point, this is a pretty strong nucleus of a team now. You know what I'm saying? They pretty much got everything they need, but they just need someone to accentuate the assets, right? Make sure Mac Jones is cool, do the things that work for him. I think they'll be fine. I think they'll be good, right? But by the way, that was a.
And we lost him.
Oh, I think he froze.
But
I think he froze again. Uh-oh. JB's got that
shit I've ever
JB's got that janky
seen on the football field.
I now know how it feels to be you guys.
Yeah, JB's got his jank desert internet. JB, you were saying I think online, I think you were saying on Twitter that you believe that the Hollins catch was out. You think his big toe is out with the catch? Was that correct? Uh-oh. Lord of mercy. Did we lose him again? He looks like he saw a ghost frozen. Oh my God.
This reminds me of the video of them working on Zoom and like the whole background's moving and they're freezing and the boss is like, I can see the TV still on.
So, guys, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, so I had to switch. You know what I'm saying? Like we got my nephew and them in there. They playing that goddamn game. So, but anyway, listen. You talking about the whole catch, right? The catch. We're talking about the catch at the.
Yes, you said his big toe was out on Twitter, correct? Big toe was out. Holland.
His whole big toe was out of bounds. Right? And they called it a fucking catch. Right? Like, dog, it was some bad officiating this weekend. If you guys didn't watch football, it was some really bad officiating.
That next.
But it was some really bad officiating, but yeah, that was not a catch, man. I'm sorry. It wasn't.
Okay. All right. Well, hey, we'll see if the Raiders can keep their winning ways going in a historical game against the Steelers. This week, and by the way, not for nothing,
they have a car as quarterback.
He had to lean in front.
I had to go Peters. I had to go Peters on them. They have a car at quarterback.
And finally, gents, a Week 15 recap. Oh, the Giants get a controversial win over the Mitch's Commies, 20-12. Mitch. Was it a case of bad calls or bad finishing to lose the game for Washington?
Why are they my commies? I didn't. What does make sense?
Yeah, you coined it. You own them now. That's your NFC team.
You coin the commie thing. That's your boys.
It's better than all three names that they've had in the past, so I'll take it. I would say them starting off slowly was a huge issue there. They had a decent second half, and I would say bad finishing also. Was there bad calls? Yes, but this is the NFL, as JB would probably say. You got to overcome it.
You can't
you
look.
never know you don't know what the rest are going to do.
Don't ever put the game in the ref's hands, right? Because they're gonna fuck you over every time.
So bad start, bad ending, great middle. That was their problem.
Yep.
JB, your thoughts?
I think that the Giants, I picked them to win. I think they were destined to win this game. Was there pass interference at the end of the game? Yeah. But did they make some calls that were questionable, miss some calls that were questionable during the course of the game? Yeah. Right. So, hey, either way it goes, right? You got to fight to win. That's what it is, right? So, did the guy have an opportunity to catch the ball? Yeah. Because Wright said he was 2 yards in the end zone. Am I right? So, if you feel that pressure, start moving back towards the ball so that you can get your arms longer so you can catch the ball with your hands like you do on the jug machine, right? Instead of sitting there like waiting because he feels the pressure from the guy. He's like, oh, yeah, I'm going to get this back first call. Nah. Go get the ball, right? Go get the ball. Don't ever put that shit in the ref's hands. This is what you get. But I just feel like the Giants did more to win the game. Shout out to Keywan Thibodeau, man, for finally coming alive, right? He's been right there on the edge of having great games. He's been doing good things, tackling some losses, being disruptive, but finally coming alive. He had a phenomenal game for the young rookie.
Real quick before we move on to picks. So what was the deal with the whole Terry McLaurin thing? Like checking with the ref to be on the line. He's holding the flag. He's waiting to throw it. He says he was on the line. Am I missing something with that? Like what was the deal with him having the quick hook with the flag with him like not being like a legal formation or whatever the call was?
So
am I missing something on that?
When you put your hand out there, that's to ask the referee, am I legal? Right?
Right.
And at that point, the ref can say, move up or you need to scoot back. Right? They'll talk to you and let you know, right? They're supposed to. It's not like they should ignore you. But at the same time, bro, how many times you ran this play? Right? I know you probably ran it 35 times at least in practice during that week. Right? You know you have to be on the line of scrimmage. And you're a receiver that's been playing football your whole life. Right? That vision, looking down that line, you know when you're on and you're not on. Right? So I'm putting it in the hands of the player. Again, I'm not putting it in the ref's hands. I'm putting it in the hands of the player. You got to be on your shit.
Okay, fair enough. Well, there it is. That's some Week 15 recap. But before we get into our Week 16 Savage picks, let's play a couple bills, starting with our guys. You know who it is, Valley Boys Association. Go to valleyboysassociationclothing.com and use code podcast22 for 20% off of your order at checkout. I know I got some new hot gear coming for the winter that was dropped off to Dr. Jeremy Eugene Bridges, the Esquire that's coming in the mail. We'll get to that in the new year, but I'm excited to receive the new gear from the sweet life of Zach and Cody. And if you need a new whip, again, get it our guy. It's timtobuy.com. Get your new or pre-owned vehicle. Text review to 515-444-7003 or message him on Facebook or Instagram at It's Tim to Buy, wherever you're at in the country, and he will help you get into a car of your dreams, new or pre-owned, baby. All right, this is a pre-record, folks. If you drop in the comments, I'm not seeing them. I'm sorry. I'm going to do my best to get them up on the screen. So that's that with that. So we got to see how we did after 15 weeks of foosball. And with the drum roll, please, goddammit, as I load this up. Oh, we're going to scroll down to the bottom. Oh, where are we at? Oh, more of a drum roll. All right, after 15 weeks, JB's at 130.89-2, but yours truly is at 136.84-2. Let's go over it. I correctly picked the Niners over the Squawks. He both picked the Vikings, who had a ridiculous comeback against a garbage-ass team, down 33 points. Fucking largest comeback in NFL history. Browns get it done. JB correctly picked the Bills, although the Dolphins had a lot of fight in that one. We both picked the Eagles, the Saints, the Kitties. Steelers got done over the Panthers. JB correctly picked the Jags to beat the Cowboys. We both picked the Chiefs. Both picked the BG. Both picked the Pats. Both picked the Pinches Titans. The Bengals. JB correctly picked the Giants. And we both correctly picked the Packers, baby. So
before we get going, Benny, yes. Rest in peace to the great Franco Harris. Right,
I was literally about to say that. Yep.
Yeah, passed away today. You know what I'm saying? At 72 years old. Of course, the irony of his passing is this is the anniversary of the Immaculate Reception.
Yes.
And of course, the Steelers and the Raiders play this weekend, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be a very emotional day. These cats. It's going to be, a sense of remembrance of him. Again, one of the greatest ones to ever do it. And so shout out to him, man. Franco Harris, man, rest in paradise. one of the brothers. You will be missed, brother.
Yes, indeed. Well said. So we're looking forward to that game because he was going to have his jersey retired, and it's going to be a big ceremony and all this. So they're going to be playing extra hard. So definitely looking forward to talking about that one and seeing that one. So let's get into it right now with some motherfucking Week 16 Savage Picks, baby. Let's go. Let's get into it. All right, Thursday Night Football. It's the Jets hosting the hot Duval Jags, and the line is 1 for the Jets at home. Mitch, who you got?
I'm Thursday night. You're at home. I'm going Jets.
Ooh, okay.
UMS gets the win.
There's no such thing as home field advantage, you know what I'm saying, for the Jets. So, I want to go Jacksonville. They're cooking, right? We're cooking. And more so it's that damn defense. Let's keep it 100, right? It's that goddamn defense. And we know the Jets are struggling on offense. So, yeah, I'm going to pick Jacksonville for the win.
Yeah, they're starting Zach Wilson again, which he's spending more time thinking about his friend's mom than thinking about the game. The Jags are getting hot. They're trying to make a playoff push. So I am taking the Jags as well. All right, it's the Bears hosting the Mafia. And the line is 9.5, Mitch, for the Bills on the road.
Mafia.
Mafia.
More need to be said.
Right, Mafia.
I'm taking the Mafia as well to get their shit together against a lesser team. Trying to play spoiler because the Bears are already eliminated, but the Bills need to get right for the playoffs, baby. So I am taking them as well. All right. Browns. What's wrong with them? The Browns hosting the Big Gumbo Bowl, baby, and the line is 2.5 for the 2-1 with Deshaun Watson. Cleveland Browns, Mitch.
I forgot to look up who the starting quarterback for the Saints is at this point. I don't know who's starting this time around.
They don't have one.
Yeah.
Cam Jordan. Jesus.
Despite that being said, still don't trust Watson. Going Saints.
Really? Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I just read. I think Juvenile is starting for the Saints at quarterback this week. Right?
BG and Turk. BG and Turk are going to share reps.
And then BG, you know what I'm saying, he's going to be playing a little punter this week. So I got the Browns, man. You know what I'm saying? At Cleveland, it's going to be cold as a motherfucking Cleveland, boy. Hey, check this out. Cleveland, defense, run game, Saints go down.
Yeah, Cleveland just way more balanced. Deshaun Watson is still getting the rust off, but they're still trying to make a push. Saints I guess they're technically not out of it, but yeah, the dog pound at home, they're going to be ready. It's a meaningful game. I'm taking them as well. All right, it's Mitch's Tighten Up Titans hosting the 1-11-1 or whatever the hell their record is. H-Town coming down, who plays tough, but the line is 4 for the Titans at home. And Mitch, as I was saying earlier in our recap, I think is Malik Willis going to start? Is that the deal?
Yeah, it's looking that way. It's not official, but from everything that I've read, it's yes. If someone else wants to start, I kind of need a little bit of time on this one to be a little bit more confident with what I might say. So, JB, if you want to start, we can wrap back around.
Listen,
you, JB.
Again, run game and defense. All right, I got Tennessee at home.
Yeah, I'm taking Tennessee as well. I mean, the Texans are going to give them everything they're asking for, but the Titans have had one too many, losses here recently. They need one. There's something to be said about the team that needs one, and the Titans need one. So we're taking your team, Mitch, but plead your case to the jury.
This is Mitchell's beaten up, scared, sad
game of the week.
And I watched Texans play last week, and I was honestly impressed with how hard they were hitting, how great they were playing. I got the Texans.
You gotta pick your team, man.
You gotta pick your own team before you're gonna be.
I have no argument for my team. Malik Willis is gonna have 2 fumbles. I'm done.
Okay,
Texans win this game in a game of destiny that ruins the Titans.
But you have to. Okay, but with all that being said, we got it. You got the Titans, but you feel like they're gonna lose. Okay, here we go. Next game.
Yeah, the Titans win. The Titans win because of the Music City Miracle. Yeah, they win.
Oh my God! Listen, JB is a prisoner to picking the Cardinals for the rest of the season. So damn it, you're a prisoner with the Titans, whether you like it or not. God damn it! All right. Speaking of winning teams, it's the Chiefs Kingdom hosting the. Who are they, Mr. Bridges?
Squawks. Listen, they don't even get to that.
Baby birds.
Fucking busters,
Oh, my
you know
God.
what I'm saying?
No,
They're a level above us, you know what I'm saying?
Mork.
So they don't get no little Mork
Oh,
ass
my
trick.
the line is 10 for Casey at home, Mitch.
I'm not going to pick 4 underdogs in a row. I'm going to go with the Chiefs.
Yeah.
All right.
Probably one of the most intelligent things you ever said, Mitch. Yeah, I'm gonna pick the Chiefs.
I'm taking the Chiefs as well. I think this is where we're going to start seeing that Seahawks slide, and it's going to start against a really tough opponent on the road. So even though the Chiefs
Charlie Brown.
defense- right.
the
Right.
Seahawks slide.
Oh,
Cha-cha
my
real
God.
smooth.
Oh no. Oh my God! But
Go
listen,
to work.
the Chiefs' defense is suspect, but they have too much firepower. So there you go. All right, it's the bum ass front runners, the Skull Vikings, hosting the G-Men, and the line is 3.5 for the Vikings at home. Mitch.
I will never take a Vikings line in my life. That is what I have learned from betting and being a degenerate. That being said, I'm still going to pick the Vikings to win this
Ah, come on. I was waiting on the buffoonery,
game. I'm
baby.
not doing buffoonery on this game.
Ah.
I don't even know what that 3.5, can that be buffoonery?
Listen, Vegas knows something, right? So, Mitch, you picking the Vikings. I'm picking the G-Men, all right?
Ooh.
I'm picking the G-Men. The Vikings should have lost last week to them sorry-ass, motherfucking punk-ass, dumb-ass Colts. Sorry, Chad. I'm just saying, like, that's some weak-ass shit. To get that on your resume, the most prolific comeback in NFL history, it was down 33 points. How do you, and then they come back to beat you by 5? Like, yo, that's inexcusable.
Yeah.
I don't think the Giants do the same thing, right? I think they play it close. They play Giants football. Saquon is heating up. He goes crazy, right? It's on turf. There's no weather, right? G-Men finna act the fuck up. And you like that, Mr. Jury Kirk Cousins throws 2 fucking picks to lose the fucking game.
Oh
You
man.
say Vegas knows something, but the Vikings are +2 on the year. The fact that it's -3.5, it just tells you Vegas doesn't trust the Vikings to win by more than 1 point.
Hey,
Right. Exactly.
again, watch the line change by the time the game starts. Watch.
Yeah, it may very well. Well, look, Kirk might have to walk it by himself. But I think that the Vikings somehow find a way to get this done. As much as I say that to my chagrin, I'm going to take the Vikings in this one. All right, it's the Pats, dude, taking that big chili bowl in, and the line is 3 for Cincy on the road. Mitch.
I don't see how the Patriots win this in a clear way. I know I was telling you earlier that I want to see Bill Belichick another year. I think they have a good core, but I think Bengals win this one.
All right,
Cincy.
Dr. Bridges.
Cincy. All right. Who they?
Yep, I'm taking Houday as well. They're going to look out, man. Cincy might it's back to the old SB. We'll see. They're playing some good ball right now. So we're taking Bengals all across the board. All right, it's JB's former employer, the Keep Pounding Panthers, the Steve Wilkes-led Panthers, hosting I said Kitties, and the line is 2.5 for the Kitties on the road. Mitch, can they keep it going?
I got to win it.
It wasn't, so that don't really say, man. It's 2 cats.
Yeah, it's
It's 2 cats. Like,
Technicality.
so,
I
Pick
mean,
a
yeah,
cat.
but we call them the kitties, and I didn't make a panther noise. I made a kitty noise. So
I mean, they're both big cats, though, right? You know what I'm saying? We call them the kitties, but they're both big cats, right?
okay, way to go and make it so I can't win no matter what. I was hoping that no matter what happened, I won. It's like when someone's like, "Oh, I bet the Bulldogs win" when it's college basketball. Everyone's a Bulldog. I got the Lions.
Yeah.
All right, good deal. Wilkes, I think Wilkes deserves the job going forward. I'm gonna say that first and foremost. But I do believe Detroit keeps it rolling. All right, you guys got a good thing going, playing tough, sound defense, running the rock, playing offense behind the run. Right, old school football. That's what wins championships, no matter fucking what. All right, so Detroit, baby.
I do like the way the Panthers play because I do think they actually believe in Coach Wilkes, and I think he probably should get a shot. I think he probably didn't really. He kind of had a raw deal with the whole combination with Rosen when he was with the BG. But my favorite thing about the Panthers is that they have Sam Darnold playing quarterback. When you have Sam Darnold playing quarterback, he's going to give up at least one or two. I'm really looking forward to it. I know they're not going to be able to do much against the Kitties offense that is fucking firing in all cylinders. So definitely like the Kitties. Vegas is being cheeky. Mitch, talking about those Vegas lines, knowing something. 2.5 is interesting, but I do think the Lions are a legitimately good team and balanced team, and I think they go in there and get it done. So there it is. All right.
You're in Carolina, which gets 3 points, so really it's 5.5 when you think about it.
Okay. All right. In the words of Dr. Bridges, when you go to be more, you got to be more careful. They're hosting the Dirty Birds. And the line is 7.5 for the Ravens, who I think is Lamar still out, Mitch?
He's back. Is he?
Oh, he's back.
He's back. Lamar's back, right? Yeah. What you mean?
Okay.
I'm not mistaken. Right?
Mitch, what you got?
I think Lamar's back.
I'm looking up to make sure. I don't care who the starting quarterback is because Ritter's on the other side, and Ritter, barely know her, not going to win this. Ravens.
I barely know her. JB, what you got?
When you're in Be More, you got to be more careful. Period. All right. Quote the Raven.
Yep.
Never more.
If Ravens start getting their shit together against a lesser opponent for the playoffs, I'm taking the Ravens as well. All right. Ooh, this is a big one, boys. Them Cowgirls, them Cowboys, hosting the EAGLES Eagles, and the line is 4.5 for the Eagles on the road, Mitch. 6 shooters. Pow.
Minshew Mania was fun while it lasted. I'm not doing it anymore. I don't trust it. I got Cowboys.
Ooh, Dr. Bridges.
Philly defense stands up because they have one of their soldiers hurt, their general, their head man, their dog is hurt, right? So Philly defense steps up and makes plays because we know Dak is going to throw the ball to the opposing team, right? And Philly's going to capitalize on it every time. I got Philly. To go to 13-1. Woo!
Okay. Jalen Hurts is banged up. I know that. There's something to be said about a team that needs a win in the division and just got embarrassed. I'm taking the Cowboys. I think they get it done, especially if it's Minshew Mania. Because, Philly's an awesome team, but Philly is not indestructible. And they're due. And honestly, this might be good for their playoff push. So I'm taking them as well. I don't think I have the Chiron up for it because I realized I skipped a game, but we got to pick it. It's the Niners hosting the Commies, and the line is 7 for the Niners at home. Mitch.
I want to say Lamar Jackson can return as early as this week, but he did miss practice this whole week. So Lamar probably don't have practice. I don't know what's going on.
He's Lamar, God damn it.
Right.
But Niners and Commies, who you got?
I still got Purdy fever, and I got Purdy winning still.
Okay. JB?
Who playing again?
It's the Niners and the Commies.
My team and the Niners.
Ooh.
Where are they playing at?
They're playing in Frisco in the Big Bell Bottom.
I picked the Niners. I picked the Niners at home.
Yeah, Niners getting hot. I am taking them as well. All right, this is the game, man. This is the glory game. Oh man, I know there's going to be some emotions in the air. It's the Steelers hosting the and the line is 3 for the Steelers at home, Mitch.
Steel City.
Tomlin is a great coach, and this is going to be one of the most emotional games in the history of football, let alone just in Pittsburgh in general. I think he's able to reel it in and use that as a good thing. I think Pittsburgh comes in strong and wins it.
Steel City, baby. Steel City.
Football gods are going to infect the Steelers, and terrible towels are going to be waving. I'm taking the Steelers as well. Hey, the boom, 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 go Pack, go are taking their talents down to the Bermuda Triangle, and the line is 4 for the Dolphins, who nearly squeaked one out there in Mafia Land. Mitch, who you got?
I got the Dolphins.
I got the Fins as well.
All right. I am also taking the goddamn Fins, baby. All right, JB, it's our first. I really got to watch this game of the week. It's the Rams hosting the Denver Ponies, and the line is 2.5 for the Broncos in LA.
We're gonna call them My Little Ponies. You know what I'm saying? So, so with that all being said, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna pick the Rams because they're a system. You know what I'm saying, and they're not gonna make the dumbass mistakes that we made. So I'll pick the Rams.
Okay.
The America's don't speak, don't hear, don't whatever game of the week. Yeah, I got the Rams. The system. That's it. The system.
Yep. Taking the Rams as well. All right. This one is this is an interesting one. It's the BG hosting the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and the line is 6.5 for Tampa going into the big toaster. Mitch, we got in this one.
It's so sad because I would love to say the Cardinals here just because how bad Tampa's looked, but yet they still look better than the Cardinals. I got Tampa.
Oh my God! All right, JB. I know. Sorry, are you just going to say the Cardinals? Pardon me. You're just going to say the Cardinals. That's it. Oh my God! All right, I'm taking the Bucks. I think it's going to be heads will roll. By the way, I didn't know that they were still doing episodes of Hard Knocks. I mean, how is everybody not going to get fired on the show? I don't understand.
I don't even watch this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh my God!
One of the worst in the history of documentaries. Like, I don't care who the team is. I don't watch it.
Well, I'm taking the Bucks. All right, it's the Jeff Saturdays on Monday, taking on the LA, San Diego, San Antonio, Bakersfield, Barstow Superchargers, and the line is 4. And this is in fact Mitchell's money-making pick of the week. He's giving them 4.5 against the Colts last week. He picked from the comeback, and they still couldn't clear the fucking line. Jesus Christ, Vikings! Mitch is 4-7 on the season. But Mitch, you're taking the line. Are you taking the Chargers to win as well?
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right.
Yeah, I mean Jeff Saturday ain't coaching on Sundays. Jeff Sunday for a reason.
Listen, the man himself is back behind center, right? The man himself, Mr. I give you 4 strong, 5 strong games a year. Is back behind center. I'm picking Indy to win the game. They're at home.
Oh my
God! The Chargers again have been getting by. Well, I take that back. So I'll take it back. But Taylor is hurt, right? Their main running back is hurt. But again, Nick Foles starting. He's the guy. He's the magic man. The Chargers have been getting by the hair of their chinny chin chin. I just don't think they do it this week against the Colts.
If Jonathan Taylor was in, this was going to be a buffoonery pick of the week, by the way. But Jonathan Taylor wasn't in. I was like, I can't do it.
How could it be buffoonery? Because you got 2 teams that are pretty much even. Like, this ain't buffoonery. This is even.
Herbert's going to sling it. I am taking the Chargers in this one, and we'll see who's right, who's wrong, who is both right, who is both wrong. And fellas, we are not going to bury the lead any longer because JB. Time-honored tradition around here on the review. It's one of our favorite things to do where we celebrate the year's dumbest in sports, entertainment, and society.
Yes.
Without further ado, let's get to it right now with our patented new graphic. It is the 2022 Don't Be Dumb Awards for the year. If I can find my music, there it is.
Like a dumb ass.
Oh my God! Here we go. All right, we made it finally. Here it is. Don't Be Dumb Awards, baby, man. Celebrating. So these were for the new reviewers who don't know, these categories and these nominees are voted on by you. Yes, you the reviewers on all of our social media at JB and Benny Blue. So you were the ones who chose the winners, and JB will tell them what he gets. And Mitch, you can even throw a comment on what you feel about the winners as well. So starting with, of course, you already know what time it is. It is the dumbest analyst of 2022, and the nominees are Clay Travis from Fox, who said Michigan's going to get fucking massacred by Ohio State. And, of course, Skip Bayless, previous winner of this award. Mad Dog Russo from Mike and the Mad Dog, who's now on First Take. And Chris Giant fucking Forehead Sims on NBC Sports. And with a drum roll, please, the winner of the Dumbest Analyst Award of 2022 is by a landslide, Skip Bayless. That's right. JB, tell him what he's won.
Skip Bayless, you're going to get a lifetime supply of Shay Sharp's highlights. All right, listen. First of all, that might have been the dumbest thing besides him saying that Michigan was going to get mashed out by Ohio State that I've ever heard him say. Now, I've heard him say a lot of dumb shit, but he was like, Tom Brady's better than you. Hey, you talking to a Hall of Famer versus a future Hall of Famer, right? So, Skip Bayless, get out your feelings. Right, but again, you get a lifetime supply of Shay Sharp's highlights, and you get a lifetime supply of Shay Sharp's liquor, right? You know what I'm saying? So you can drink on the liquor while you watch the highlights. All right, you fucking pussy.
Oh, wow. Mitch, your thoughts on Skip Bayless winning this prestigious award?
There's one or two analysts that every time I see an ad of them or anything, I go, yeah, he deserves to be the dumbest analyst of all time. And he's one of them. So I have no disagreements with this.
Okay, there it is. So he was a pretty unanimous choice, picking Skip Bayless. All right, next, one of JB's favorites. It's the patented "You Fooled Them" award. That's right, a team that was supposed to be hot but ended up not. And the nominees for 2022 are the Broncos Country Let's Ride Broncos, the Clemson Tiger Fraudulent Football Team, the Skull Frontrunner Vikings, and the fucking the New York Mets, who just fucking tanked at the end of the season going against those bums. And the winner of the You Fooled Them Award for 2022, with the drum roll, please, gentlemen.
I think we all know who won this award.
In another landslide, it's the Denver Broncos. JB, tell them what they've won.
You know what? You guys won Sierra's Goodies CDs, right? Right. Every one of you guys, coach and staff included, gets a Sierra's Goodies CD, platinum edition, because it did go platinum, right?
Shout to Ludacris.
Yeah, so shout out to Ludacris. That's what you guys get, man. I mean, I still scratch my head about this because I don't fucking understand it, right? I just don't understand it. Really, all the talent in the world on one team, you know what I'm saying? They were good. I mean, every position is solid. I still don't understand it, right? I mean, Russ played like shit, but at the same time, I think they didn't put him in a position to be successful. So, whatever.
There it is. All right, Mitch, your thoughts on the Broncos winning this prestigious award?
I've been making fun of the Broncos all year long, and I wanted to get them off of my TV, so I have no arguments. I feel like the Mets took a little bit of a bolt, like just a stray. I feel like that was a little uncalled for. They made the playoffs. I understand the reasoning, but Broncos deserved it.
Yes, the Broncos were the clear-cut winner. So congratulations, Broncos. Enjoy that CD of Sierra's Goodies Platinum Edition. All right, now these next three ones. The final three awards, gentlemen, were much more hotly contested. Another favorite of ours. It's the Fake Thug Award, that fake tough guy that was out here in these streets and then somehow got exposed and played themselves. And the nominees for the year are Charleston White, a.k.a. the ultimate finesser. Tory Lanez, maybe he shot Megan Thee Stallion, maybe he didn't. King Harris, who is T.I.'s son, like father, like son. He's already getting into some bullshit. And a previous nominee, Antonio Brown. Now, this one was hotly contested between two of the nominees. But the winner of the Fake Thug Award for 2022, with a drum roll, please, gentlemen, is by a slim margin, Antonio Brown. King Harris was second. JB, what does he win?
Antonio Brown, you get the same bag of dicks that you slung at your baby mama. You know what I'm saying? They're going to deliver them to your house. Special gift wrap, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, the guy with the meme, with the big gigantic cock that was hanging there, you know what I'm saying, when he was sitting there, is going to deliver them to you, right? So that's what you get, right? You silly motherfucker. You silly son of a bitch. You dumb motherfucker. You half dead motherfucker. I don't understand. I can go on for days. You need your motherfucking ass whooped. Boy.
Oh, my God. Mitch, your thoughts on Antonio Brown taking home this prestigious award?
Yeah, just for everything he's done in his whole life. he deserves this ever since that weird concussion thing. But I want to throw this out there. I didn't hear about the King Harris thing. I just looked up his Instagram, and it says King of all Saiyans, as in Dragon Ball Z, and he's a Pokemon master. He deserves this award more than anybody. Like,
so first of all, Mitch, like, just listen. Think about it. Look at his pictures, right?
Yeah.
He looks like a Super Saiyan, right?
Yeah, he kind of does look like a Pokemon.
He looks like a Pokemon too. So he's not lying about these things, right? He's just not. He just doesn't.
Can you be what this award is about if you are about Saiyans and Pokemon? Is what I'm saying. I think this guy might actually deserve it more than Antonio Brown, just because how stupid this is.
Well, listen, he got the votes. He got
a
votes.
He
almost beat him.
He got a close second. He got a close second. So I mean, hey, he was right there, Mitch. Right.
Right. Maybe. Hey, there's always 2023, baby.
Next year, we know we gonna do some dumb shit 2023. So fuck it.
Oh my God.
He'll be right back.
All right. Keep it moving here. It's the You Ain't Even Do Shit Award of 2022. Guys who were in positions of power who squandered it. Let's take a look at the nominees. Of course, it's Russell Wilson making that big trade. Let's ride. Ooh, it's a familiar face. Cliff Kingsbury, first-year nominee, but he's familiar with the BG reviewers. Ryan Day, born on third base, thought he hit a triple. He coaches Ohio State. And Rob Pelinka not making any moves for the Lakers. And the winner of the 2022 You Ain't Even Do Shit Award, with a drum roll, please. In a slim margin over Cliff Kingsbury, it's Russell Wilson. JB, tell him what he's won.
Again, Russell Wilson, you have won a platinum Bronco, right? You know what I'm saying? A life-size platinum Bronco. So you can ride that motherfucker whenever you want to. You know what I'm saying? Because you so let's ride worthy. Listen. I still feel like they didn't put him in position to be successful, right? He went in trying to learn new offense, yada, yada, yada. But at the same time, Russ, you fucking blew it because you just didn't play up to Russell Wilson standards, right? So, Russ, and you didn't even do shit. The guy that got that money didn't even do shit, bro. But you fooled him, though. Put the money in the bag, you know what I'm saying? That's basically what Russ did.
The heist. All right, Mitch, your thoughts on Russell taking home this prestigious award?
I'm so worried about the gift that he just received because I'm sure we've all seen The Godfather, and I know what happens to people that have horses. And I don't know if JB did that on purpose, but it's very worrisome to me.
I didn't put the damn horse in. I didn't put it in his bed, Mitch. I said
no, but somebody else is going to, and there's a lot of people that in Denver right now that probably don't like Russ too much. That's
I'm
what
sure.
I'm
sure. Probably some guy named Fredo too. Right?
Oh my God!
And he did that way too well, by the way. I like your there.
We do mafia shit around here. Like, you know what I'm saying? We do that.
Wilson deserved this award, in my opinion.
He does.
Him or Kingsbury. I think the other two kind of took
it's neck and neck.
Cliff was a close second in all the votes. He was a close second, but Russell got the edge on him. So Cliff still has time. Maybe next year, Cliff, it could be yours. You know what I'm saying?
Next year.
Oh my God.
Hopefully he ain't gonna be there next year.
Right. Well, hey, he might be coaching South Central Louisiana State and still find a way to win it. You know what I'm saying? He just his new digs. You know what I'm saying? All right, gentlemen, the moment has finally come, and finally, the 2022 Dumbass of the Year, and the nominees are Kanye, I Think I Kind of Like Hitler West, Kyrie Irving, Elon Musk, Herschel Walker, and soon probably to be former owner of the Commies, Daniel Snyder. And with a huge extended drum roll, please, from the fellas, the 2022 Dumbass of the Year in a slim margin against Herschel Walker is the artist formerly known as Kanye West. JB, tell him what he's won.
You have won a bus of Kim Kardashian's pussy. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Right. So we're going to send you a bus of Kim Kardashian's pussy, right? The worn out, continuously smacked up, flipped, and rubbed down, flapping in the wind. You know what I'm saying? Well, it probably just got tightened back up pussy.
Oh my God.
Right? Kim K's cooch, right? We're going to send you a bus of Kim K's cooch because we know you miss it,
I
right?
like the alliteration.
Right. So listen,
You get good alliteration.
Kanye West is
Also, with his beliefs, with that alliteration and all the K's, that works also.
You just hit him with a KKK. Ooh,
that's kind of he's starting to wear that damn thing over his face too. So it's like, hey, it's only a matter of time before it's white, right? Clayton Bigsby. Clayton Bigsby will be his next name. You know what I'm saying? White power. Right? So Kanye.
Kind of Langus rice.
Right. Kanye, I got no words for you, G. Right? And in the South, when the motherfucker say ain't even got no words for you, bro, that means I done flat out turn my back on you, bro. So I ain't even got no words for you, bro. I really don't. Like, I'm not gonna take up for you. I don't fuck with your music no more. I don't none of that shit. I don't fuck with you, right? So get your life, son.
There it is. Get your life, son. And there it is. That is the coveted 2022 Don't Be Dumb Awards. Please let us know what you think about the nominees and the winners in the comments. And that's it for the final time of 2022. Dr. Bridges, please take us home with some We Need Us and talk to the people, baby. Pow, pow, pow.
2023 is amongst us. It is upon us, right? 2022 was a good year. I don't care what nobody say, right? It's been a great year, right? The ups and downs. The ups, the downs, the goods, the bads, right? Celebrate it, right? Embrace it, right? Remember it and go into this new year, not with a resolution, right? But with a plan to be better than you were the year before. And that's what life's about, right? It's not about resolution. It's about plans to be better than you were the year before. Because if you do that, you attempt to be better than you were the year before, then now you're maximizing your life, right? You're maximizing your blessing of being a breathing, living, walking, talking human being, right? So, with all that being said, episode 243, we appreciate all you motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Benny, Mitch, y'all my guys, love y'all to death. All right, follow us on all social media platforms at JB and Benny Blue, right? TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, IG, all that good shit, you know what I'm saying? Get with us, right? Our own personal social media pages at 73KingJB73. Mitch, you got Instagram? Okay. Yeah, I kind of figured they didn't do that in fucking North Dakota. All right. And then at Benny Blue Eyes, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna follow you, the fucking cows. All right, so and then casualsports.com. You want to hear our voices, right? You know what I'm saying? Live streaming in the Valley of the Sun, our podcast. Casualsports.com. Shout out to Ed Earl, you know what I'm saying? Jay Vaughn, all the homies. You know what I'm saying? We love y'all to death. Our podcast is still in podcast form. I know you watch me right now. But $1 hot will get you podcast form when you're traveling. You know what I'm saying? Like Mitch in parts unknown. You know what I'm saying? Patreon.com/JB and Benny Blue will get you that podcast form, right? Sponsorship, interviews, new music, hate mail, love mail, don't matter. Right? JB and Benny Blue review at gmail.com. Get with us. Next episode coming up, of course, again, we'll be in the new year, right? We got new music to play, right? We got guests coming up. It's going to be crazy, crazy, crazy. Probably got a little something special coming up for you guys in the new year we just talked about earlier in the show. But other than that, man, it's been our pre-recorded episode 243 from the JB and Benny Blue Review.
Yes.
We'll see you guys in 2023. All right?
Happy holidays. Happy Kwanzaa. Happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, L'chaim to all our Jewish reviewers. All my love to JB's family, Mitch's family, to you and yours from us, the review. We love you. Appreciate you rocking with us all 2022, and we will see you in the new year. Still see our picks next week. We will be back here first week of January. So until then, be safe, and we are out, baby. Peace.